Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sports Lab podcast, and I am Coach Cook alongside E-Bass.
We're going to be shouting out the Valley Vista cross country team coached by Danielle Marshall.
We'll also be recognizing that the NFL is shaping up with an incredible performance with shocking results and upsets. We'll recap the 3 games from week 3 and try to crown some of those guys.
And we have a necessary and somber discussion on the passing of former NFL star Rudy Johnson and their ever-growing specter of CTE.
Also, we'll get into, because y'all know E-Bass loves that MLB. The regular season is essentially over. We'll break down the division winners, the ridiculous tight wild card races, and give you the latest MVP home run races.
Let's do it. Hey, my brother.
What's going
What's
on?
up, man? We got lots. Wow, we had a lot to talk about.
We did. We got
a lot.
We laid a lot out there on the table.
Quick and early, and that's what we're gonna do. And we forgot to mention though Arizona high school football. We're gonna be talking about that as well.
It's going crazy right now. How could we not acknowledge all the high schools, as many as we can, and shine some light on the high school football scene in Arizona, man?
Yep, it's getting wild out there.
You had a story that you wanted to share.
I did have a story.
It wasn't high school football, but it was a high school story.
It is a high school story, and it happened none other than my favorite place to be on the weekends, the mountain.
The mountain.
Yep.
You was up there on the mountain again, man?
Oh, yeah, I was up on the mountain again.
You stay on top of the mountain, man. Great place to be.
It is a great place to be. It's fun. You never know who you're going to meet on the mountain.
We're all wondering, who'd you meet on the mountain?
So I did my whole thing up in Verado Steps, go all the way to the top, Cactus, whatever. And as I was coming back down, I saw a group of young kids coming up, dragging themselves up the steps. Some were going faster than others, and I was like, okay, this must be like maybe a track team, cross-country team. I didn't know.
Cross-country, I would bet.
Yep, and as I made my way all the way down, because I usually go down all the way to the bottom, and I turn right back around, and I jog back up the stairs to where the stairs end, and then I go back down and do my thing. And as I went back down, I saw that there was a coach there. Shout out to you, Coach Daniel Marshall. Introduced myself to her and the team. I said, hey, man, we do a podcast, and I wanted to know if I could shout you out. So Coach Cook and I are shouting you guys out.
Yes, we
Valley
are.
Vista cross-country team out there on the steps doing their thing. Yes.
Yes, and we salute y'all because I know that's not easy. That's the video you dropped.
It was, yeah. The video got dropped and then it got taken down.
It got taken down.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Something must have.
The audio, I don't know what it was.
Guidelines you must have messed around with or something like that. Trigger some things, something like that. But shouts out to those ladies out there that are doing their thing. Was that the first time of them being on the steps? Because a few of them.
I don't think so. No, I think,
No.
Coach, you've been out there before. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so it's a great workout though.
I can imagine.
These kids, kids were going up and down. I think they did maybe 3-4 of them.
So one down, one. So down one, up one. That's one rep, right?
That's one rep. Yeah.
Whoa.
Up down. That's one. Up down 2. Yeah.
Up, down is one. And how many did you bang out?
Oh, I just did one.
Oh, you just did one.
Yeah, man.
But I saw you doing something else too. You was cutting across the back half. You was going up the terrain.
No, I go all the way. I go to the top. Yeah, it's
Check
just
you
it's
out.
just
Check
as tough
you
as
out.
going up the stairs. So I just keep going. I go to the top. Go to the top. Do some meditation up there, and just because no one's up there. No one's up there at the hour that I go
It's
out
hard
there.
to get
So
to
it's
the top, man. And they say it's lonely at the top.
it's lonely, but it's peaceful.
It's peaceful. I
Yeah,
can
sometimes
imagine.
you need that nowadays, huh?
Hey, so shouts out to those ladies once again and that cross country team.
Ladies
See you
and
out
gentlemen.
there. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse
Yep,
me.
ladies and gents.
You guys doing your thing out there. We salute you. Keep up the great work.
Yep. Good luck this season.
The NFL.
We've had some great games going
Crazy
on.
games going on. Things that have been happening that hasn't happened in some years. Big fellas are making some moves out there, spectacular stunts, blocking of the ball, catching the ball, and then got the nerve to be over 300 pounds and take off with the damn ball.
Right.
Come on, man.
And those dudes are not slow either.
No.
I mean, isn't there some physics involved in that?
You would-
right? Like
Yes.
MC squared, or what is that? Acceleration is whatever. But anyway,
Times
they're-
weight or something.
Right.
Yeah,
They get big. They get going fast enough. They just have the momentum of their weight forward.
How about the adrenaline of that actually happening? That's taking them to another level to complete it. Once you bat down a ball, you get through the line. You bat down the ball, you catch a ball, then you have the ability to take off with the ball.
Yeah,
everything something else engages.
They got to be thinking about a steak. I think they're thinking about food. The ball is like a big thing of steak, and they just jump on it, run it, and then
I represent for
to
the big fellas. I don't think it's the steak.
You don't think about that?
No, I think it's the fact that we get to score. We get to be a part of the glory.
Because you don't score, you don't score.
We're in the trenches fighting for our life to protect quarterbacks or trying to get to a quarterback. What are you talking about, man?
That's right. No, I know. So you want to get in the end zone. Big men don't get to the end zone.
They don't get to make it to the end zone. Something like the Eagles that mounted an epic comeback versus the Rams. Philadelphia 33, the Rams 26. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, for all you Eagle Flyers out there, man. Sealed by Jordan Davis.
Blocked.
The block field goal for a touchdown.
For TD.
Homie didn't
to win the game.
Didn't just block it, caught it, and then took it to the house.
Yep.
Great game. Did you watch that game?
I watched highlights of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But those Ravens, though, I'm having a hard time with these Ravens. Although my quarterback, who's on my fantasy team, of course.
Is that why you're
Lamar
having a hard
Jackson.
time? Because
no,
your quarterback's
he's putting
not performing?
No, he's putting up numbers.
Okay.
But I feel bad for him because they're not winning the games.
So they're not living up to expectations because at the beginning of the season, I think we talked about it a few episodes ago, it was a stacked team. People expected the Ravens to be pretty much unbeatable. Henry's then dropped the ball a couple times.
Right,
I don't think
fumble.
Lamar's through an interception yet. Week 3, we would have to check the numbers on that.
Yeah, I don't know how he's like performing as well as
As long as he hasn't given up an interception yet. I'll take everything else but an interception.
He's given me some numbers.
He's giving you some numbers.
Like right now, actually, he's thrown one interception and a touchdown pass today.
As soon as I say it, he happens. It happens.
So they're actually playing right now. I thought they were playing tonight. I thought it was Sunday Night Football, but it's not. It's right now football.
It's right now. The Chiefs and Baltimore.
Chiefs and Baltimore. Yeah.
What's the
big
score
game right now? Baltimore's up 7-6. Although it looks like they may have just scored.
Refresh it because things happen very quickly.
I just got onto it.
Refresh it and it could tell you the right score. But Kansas City should be up.
Kansas City's not up.
It's not up.
Two field goals. And this is the problem with Kansas City. They're not moving the ball. And you know what? Confession time.
Uh-oh.
I had Kelsey as my number one TE1, right, for the last 3 weeks.
There we go.
And you know what? I kept him in. I was like, okay, he's just shaking off the
warming up.
What's that song by Taylor Swift? Shake it off, shake it off.
That's Beyonce, isn't it? That ain't Beyonce. Shake it off, got shake.
No,
that's
Swiftie.
Oh, okay.
He's obviously not a Swiftie.
I'm not a
Swiftie.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Just so you know. But I thought, okay, he's just shaking off the whole wedding and got married. He's a husband now.
Yeah,
all this stuff,
now.
right? Yeah, I'm like, okay,
give the guy a little break, man. He's thinking about that tail, probably, man.
Exactly,
right?
I know, right? But the problem is that
he's not
producing.
So
I got him out. I benched him this week. So
hey, a general manager sometimes have to make that decision to switch personnel, which is my whole argument with the high school thing. But we'll get to that later on.
That's right. He's and Travis Kelce right now currently is 2 receptions for 14 yards.
Not going to do it for you.
So which like doubled what he's done last time, but still not a lot. So
not a lot whatsoever.
So that's the Baltimore Ravens game.
The Bears take down the Cowboys.
Yeah, let's talk Cowboys.
That pissed out the
Me
America's
too.
team.
I love it.
Do you? 31-14.
The Cowboys losing is, I love the Cowboys.
Why? I thought the hate was more towards Kansas City, but you can appreciate the loss of Dallas more than Kansas City.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you
definitely. Yeah, I'll take them both.
You'll take them both. But
Dallas loses, KC loses. I'm a happy man. Can't be any happier than that.
Hating on the Chiefs, man. How can I work with a guy that does that type of stuff?
But how do the Bears?
Rookie quarterback Caleb Williams has thrown 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns for his best career game.
Yes.
And
that's a typo. I don't know. You know what?
And
sometimes
let me say that out loud.
I was just about ready to stop.
Why didn't you
Don't
stop?
say it.
Why didn't you stop?
He's not a rookie.
Shout out to the online folks that's down with us, that's picking up what we're putting down early 2:00 on a Sunday afternoon. Anything on that chat?
Nothing.
Popping? Not yet.
Nothing.
Not yet.
People are
That's
watching
okay
football.
though. That's
People
all
are
right. The
watching
people are watching football.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
They're engaged. We got a lot of football going on right now. Anything going on?
So that was
currently?
So that was last week. So last week were those three pretty big games.
Yes.
That to watch.
We had the Cowboys, the Bears, the Lions versus the Ravens, and then the Eagles versus the Rams. That was last week.
That was
There's
last
the catch
week,
up
yep.
right now. Now let's talk
This
about what's
week-
cracking, what's popping right now.
This week we just talked about the Ravens Chiefs. So Bears are down. They were able to take down the Cowboys last week. They're losing right now, 7-3.
7-3.
Tonight's game actually. I think I have to shake my head at this. I don't know
for it.
how they even allow this team to be on Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys playing the Packers, who lost last week as well to a underperforming team.
They didn't just lose; they kicked people out that mean a lot to me. And our King of the Hill, shouts out to her. HR. I'm sorry about that, but I told you don't mess around with Green Bay. Hey, let's talk about those Niners.
Let's talk about them.
Those Niners are
Yes, sir.
are
What
not,
are they?
are underachieving right now at the count of 14-3 versus, ladies and gentlemen, who? The Jaguars.
It's early. It's early in the game.
It's early in the game.
early in the game. You know, we're 3-0 right now.
It's
and we
quarter
lost-
2, and it's $3.40 seconds on the clock. What are you talking about? It's early in the game.
It's
man.
early. It's not even halftime
The
yet.
game is moving very fast. It's 14-3 versus the Jaguars, who are 2-1, going up against a 3-0 team.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, there's a lot of explanation. We lost our pass rusher, Nick Bosa, to an
Next
ACL
man
tear.
up. No consideration.
No excuses.
there.
I'm not making excuses.
Sounds
I'm just
like it to
saying
me.
that our pass rusher is watching the game from his couch tonight after ACL surgery. You know what? I'm just tired of ACLs happening to people.
affecting
Just needs to go away.
NBA now, affecting NFL.
I know.
What's next? High school football,
It's going to affect high school football too. Yeah.
Is it all over the place?
But yeah, I mean, the 49ers have been riddled with injury this year already.
And still
just like
are
it was
3-0.
last year. And they're still 3-0.
What does that say about the 49ers? You
Says
guys are
that they-
resilient?
They
Yeah.
are, yeah. So we're looking at Pearsall. He's our kind of our up and coming running wide receiver. So he's been doing pretty well. Looks like Brock Purdy's actually back today, throwing an interception already, 87 yards. McCaffrey, he's got 29 yards so far. Ricky Pearsall, though, he's got 43 yards on three receptions, 3 targets, 3 receptions.
Three
So
receptions.
they're
Okay.
getting the ball to that guy. He's doing his thing over there.
The offensive line is obviously giving him the time to get the ball off. The dudes, how many
hopefully.
sacks you guys got? Was Brock Purdy back in this game? How
He's
about that?
he's playing, yeah.
He's playing right now. He's not producing it, but at
He's in it.
14-3.
He's not. Yeah,
He's not producing it. The score is 14-3.
He's not
That
getting
means
in
they
the
got
end
a
zone.
field goal. They didn't get a touchdown. They couldn't get close. Three and
right.
outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs up to this point.
Yeah, this is true. This is a true story.
Top stories going around the league. Also, your Chargers, everybody or anybody that represents the Los Angeles Chargers are 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. The Jets and Dolphins together, combined, suck.
They just suck.
0-6.
0-6.
Can
How
they
is
turn
that
it around,
possible?
They got to take it back to the chalkboard.
Yep.
Take it back
Yep.
to the chalkboard.
Other games going on right now. Commanders, they're having a hard time without having Jalen. My gosh, I forgot his last name. Daniels. They're having a hard time not having him there.
They're
so
playing
they're down.
Atlanta right now, right?
They're playing Atlanta.
What's the score on that?
27-34. Atlanta's up. Fourth quarter.
No
Probably getting
defense.
close to the end.
A lot of these games.
Actually, that's a final. Sorry, that is a final.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. So
Atlanta beat them 34 to what?
34-27.
Who took Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen?
Whoever took Atlanta's making some money.
You guys are making a little bit of money. I can't make $1 really, to tell you the truth, unless I take it down to FedEx. Anyway,
There we go.
yeah,
Bills won their game versus the Saints. Lions took down the Browns. Do we know if no Flacco was their quarterback? I was wondering if maybe Shedeur Sanders got to step in that game, but it doesn't look like he did. But you know who did?
Who did? Jackson Dart.
Daniel Gabriel did.
Oh,
Dylan Gabriel did.
Dylan Gabriel.
For one attempt that he didn't make.
As far as a quarterback that's a rookie that got a start, I just recognized that Jackson Dart did get the start. And he got his first touchdown, too, as well.
Good for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doing big things.
Good for
Football underneath health and safety. I think you wanted to say something about it. I think you had a topic, a soliloquy that was built for the ages.
Yeah, so when did that happen? When he passed away? I can't remember.
The story just broke. I just
just
heard
recently,
about it. This
huh?
was just a couple days ago.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
Rudy Johnson
CTE.
passing. Yes.
CTE, those of you who don't know what CTE is, it stands for chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
Wow.
Say that 10 times fast.
I was trying to figure out how to say that, ladies and gentlemen. I was performing that at the house, and it just wouldn't come out. Say it one more time for those in the back.
It's a chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
Okay. All right.
Basically, too many bell rungs in the brain. Yeah, one too many times. So we don't know if he passed away from this CTE.
Exactly.
However,
the autopsy hasn't been done yet.
Right. They can only CTE can only be diagnosed post-mortem after you're dead. So they got to do a autopsy on him, which they probably will, because they're saying it was due to suicide. And unfortunately, CTE really affects the brain. And I mean, even some prominent people who we've seen, like Junior Seau, I think he was one of the first ones that they even, well, maybe not the first one. Maybe, actually, I think he kind of was one of the first ones that during that time frame that they're like, wow, he committed suicide. What happened?
2012. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
alongside Aaron Hernandez,
yes,
Mike Webster, Vincent Jackson, and Philip Adams.
Mike Webster, I remember him. He was on that movie, the Will Smith movie that you and I were talking about.
Oh, the
Concussion?
doctor who actually,
Concussion.
Concussion, yeah. Right.
I believe Mike Webster was the Steelers player from back in the 70s.
A center.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Who got hit. I mean, you're a center. You're getting hit a lot.
Oh, you're in constant battle, conflict in the trenches right there. So I can.
But he got to the point where he was pulling his teeth out. Like he was injuring himself, like pulling teeth, because his brain was just so, he just needed something.
That pain, that adrenaline rush.
Maybe. Yeah, he was going after his wife, like, stuff that I imagine, I don't know the guy, but
probably wouldn't
normally do.
Off
kilter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
But then he eventually ended up killing himself. I think car accident. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
So my hopes are from the Sports Lab podcast that I haven't done a lot of research on the subject, the topic, that there are facilities, there are opportunities out there that are available for these players that go through things like this, like top notch. It shouldn't even be a question if a guy signs up to be a gladiator, because that's what you're you're signing up for when you go on the football field. Yeah. You're going to get smacked. You're going to get hit sticked. You're going to get wiped out. So there should be things in place to help with the transition back to reality and becoming a civilian that would help with all these things, from emotional, financial, psychological, physical help. It should be out there somewhere, somehow.
And I remember in the movie, it was wild because Roger Goodell, they didn't want anything to do with it. They didn't want anything to do with that part of the NFL, that part of the play, because it was so barbaric. People love the big hits, right? They love the guy getting smacked and doing one of these and falling back, and fans loved that stuff, right?
Yeah, they scream and cheer for.
So the NFL didn't want that. They didn't want anything to happen with the play of the game that was going to distract people from watching it.
Or did they not want the expense?
That too
of it.
They just didn't want that.
The health insurance and all the coverage that a particular player might need. Which leads me to a question. Is it rough? Is it more prominent in a player that starts at 5 years old and continues on all the way through high school to college? Does that what's the word I'm looking for? Does that speed up the process of CTE? I mean,
accelerate the process.
Accelerate the process of CTE. If a 5-year-old takes off from Pee Wee football and goes all the way to high school, is he a prone candidate of CTE automatically?
I mean, you would think, yeah. I mean, kids probably aren't the best tacklers.
How do kids hit nowadays? When you see videos, what do they lead with? How do you see a kid make a hit?
Well, I mean, where they're taught to lead, right?
With the crown of their head,
right? And
it's the shoulder.
You want to hit with the shoulder, though,
right?
Essentially, but you want to lean forward, get as low, right? Get as low as you can go, right? Get down as low as you can. So,
but are you supposed to lead with your head, with your noggin?
No, you don't want to hit the target with the top of your head. No, that's going to cause even worse things than CTE. It's
right,
cause,
down to the neck, down to the spine, the shoulders, and everything.
Yeah, it's going to cause paralysis and things like that.
Wow.
So, but yeah, to your point, like we have these kids who are 10, 11, 12 years old who don't have the strongest neck muscles, right?
Right.
And then they're putting on a helmet that I don't know how much a helmet weighs. How much does a helmet weigh? What'd you think? A couple
8,
pounds at least.
5 to 12, between 5 and 12 pounds, depending on the type of helmet. You got some helmets that feel super light, those speed helmets. You got some helmets that feel a little heavier to protect the skull, cranium a little bit better. They can gauge. They can change.
But the thing that my point is that between 3 and 6 pounds, approximately, is what they say.
All right, 3 and 6 pounds for a helmet.
But you see these NFL players with the pads on their head now,
yeah,
right?
Extra protection,
they
absolutely.
They look like the mushroom off of Mario Brothers. This huge dome they got on their head, right?
On top,
So they're. I'm sure it's light, but still, it gives that girth on there that they got to use their neck muscles. But my point for the kids though is that when they get tackled, they don't have the strength, and even you see it in the NFL when they get hit from high up in the air, and they land, they're whiplashing their head back.
Yeah.
Right. So they're getting like a form of whiplash, causing that brain to rattle. So it's not necessarily even the big hits that's going to cause these brain injuries. It's just getting tackled and bam, hitting your head on the ground, getting whiplash.
So
like a car accident.
If these kids don't know how to tackle, they also don't know how to take a hit neither as well. So should that be involved in coaching, or a coach is just too big to show a kid how to get hit? That's something that a kid should know, how to take a hit, as long as alongside giving the hit. Shouldn't they know both sides of the process? Coaches don't want to teach that no more if so many kids are getting wiped out right now.
Yep, that and just learning how to fall too.
Yes, that too.
Learn how to fall.
Learn
right?
how to fall.
Because no matter how much weight or padding you have, there's still.
It's not going to protect you from gravity.
Right. It's not going to protect you 100%. Is it going to cause some help? Yeah. It'll soften the blow a little bit, but it's still happening over and over and over again, especially for the linemen.
Yes.
Right. They're always on the ground.
Constantly.
Those guys are always on the ground. Right.
They don't call it the trenches for nothing, man.
Exactly.
It's always a battle going on.
Yeah. So then you got the CBs that are back in the back. They're doing the thing. I don't think they get hit very, but they got the wide receivers that are getting hit pretty hard, right?
Well, they could get sent on a special mission to attack the quarterback, so you don't know what they encounter trying to get to the cornerback to rush a pass rush, if you will. It's rough out there, and I just hope that there's enough help centers and people out there that are involved in the care of a guy that goes through something like that signs up to give you guys the entertainment that you crave so much. Football.
And there was a study just done a few weeks ago that was put out by Boston University's CTE Center, and which revealed that repeated impacts to the head,
over and over and over and over again,
can cause neuron loss, inflammation, vascular damage to young to middle-aged athletes before the visible trademarks of CTE. So anybody out there who is involved in football, who's had a lot of concussions, who have, been in football for a long time, who are feeling these kind of symptoms, check out your doctor.
Absolutely.
And get your brain scanned. They won't be able to tell you if it's CTE because you're not dead yet. So, but they will be able to say, yeah, you're having these neuronal, maybe headaches, maybe blurred vision, maybe some slurred speech, things like that, numbness in your extremities, neurological things symptoms that can be fatal at the end of the day if we don't get it checked out. So
don't hesitate. Go to the doctors. I don't care what's going on with you. If you don't feel right, go to the doctors. Early diagnosis is better than no diagnosis.
So is NFL football going to change? Is it going to they're already trying to change football, right? You can't touch the quarterback. You can't, right? And how many quarterbacks have had CTE issues that you know of?
I would have to do some research, but I know one that's probably on its way to it is my boy Kyler Murray, man.
Yeah.
Jesus,
or maybe Robert Griffin III. He got hit hard. They put him in.
Yeah.
He got hit. He got concussion after concussion. Tua.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tua. He's got concussion after concussion.
Reggie Bush, I think the hit that he took several hits. His career wasn't long. He was a monster in college, made it to the NFL, took a few of those hits, and he was done. He was a light guy, though, running back.
He was, yeah. Yeah, you get hit a couple times.
Enough's enough. Yeah,
You're
I don't
done.
need anymore.
Not gonna happen.
Not
yeah,
gonna happen.
So that's CTE for you.
That is
It's ongoing. It's gonna be ongoing, but you're gonna see rules changes in the NFL. I think.
the tush push. You know, not to change topics like that, but the tush push. I know you were for that. I'm seeing so much of it, and I gotta say, I think it sucks.
The Philly up.
It
I'm
sucks.
surprised no one else has adopted it though.
I see everybody doing it in certain situations where they got to pick up a first down, depending on where the clock. Yes, different teams, all kind of teams have been doing.
I haven't seen that
tush
yet.
push.
Really?
Pittsburgh just did it.
Did they?
Yes.
I didn't watch that game. Okay.
Aaron Rodgers sat back. They called it. Aaron Rodgers sat back. HR tell him. Aaron Rodgers sat back. They called the tush push, and he sat back with his hands on his head. He said hike. Right? He didn't even get nowhere near the action. He stood back with his hands on his hips and said hike, and they took off and implemented the tush push. He didn't take
Who
no
was doing
part
the
of it.
push?
Everybody else but Aaron Rodgers on Pittsburgh, and they got it. That's what. So everybody's doing it. I don't know if it's.
I think they should do it. Everybody should start doing it. Why not? If it's working, do it. Because then they're gonna figure out how to make it not work. Because they're offsides every time they do it.
Offsides every time.
Right?
And
Like,
sometimes
there's
they make the call and sometimes they don't make the call.
Right,
So
they gotta
to a person like me, I can instantly say scripted.
Yeah.
If they don't call it, and I can see it's offsides.
Right.
Trash.
Mm-hmm.
NCAA football. There's so much football. There's the NFL football.
It's excellence. This
College
is a man's
football.
dream.
High school football. Is it?
It's a man's dream.
Can you
Of course, we
overload
want
on football? Could you
yeah, you can
overload
overload on a lot of things. You can overload.
But I'm saying particularly football. Can we overload?
You
on
can,
football?
yeah.
There's so
of
much
course.
football.
Well, because there's football on Monday,
Right.
Thursday, Saturday,
Wednesday,
Friday.
Right.
It's going to be here Wednesday.
Friday
you watch
night
it.
highlights
Different countries.
all over the world.
Sunday. It's everywhere.
We forgot to say that Pittsburgh and who was it? Pittsburgh and
Seattle or
No,
Seattle. What?
who they just played right now? Who Pittsburgh just played?
I think
It
they
was
played
over
Seattle,
in
didn't they?
Ireland, Dublin.
Seahawks. Yeah.
Pittsburgh just played Seahawks.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you're killing the vibe if you're wrong.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Yes.
Dang it.
Pittsburgh
Who they play?
he's killing it.
We got short-term memory, guys.
We do have short term. I'm I was born.
Do we got CTE?
78.
Do we got
I'm
CTE?
46 years old, so sometimes I forget to take my ginseng to help
Your vitamins.
my vitamins. Pittsburgh just played who in Dublin?
Oh man, Vikings. That's what it was. Minnesota Vikings
in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah,
It was over that
Dublin.
way.
Dublin, Ireland.
Early in the
Give me your best Irish accent.
I don't want to talk
Come
about.
on.
No, I don't want nobody. What if somebody from over that way is peeping us out and not dog out the accent? And then,
Real quick
Go for
though.
it.
Talking about Dublin, Ireland, the Ryder Cup, golf.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Ryder Cup before?
In conversation.
Yeah. It's like it's like every 2 years or every 4 years, something like that. It's a huge thing.
Okay.
It's basically Europe versus America.
Okay.
And they were. I thought there was to be some blows on the course yesterday between DeChambeau and what's his name? The guy
Crazy
from
question.
England.
Soccer? We talking soccer now?
No, golf.
Golf. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, golfers. Like they were
Golfers fighting.
They were doing this to each other. like,
Golfers were pointing at one another.
yeah, and you point at as a golf. Golf is a gentleman's
Right, that doesn't
game,
sound
You
very
don't point.
gentleman.
No, but they were talking smack to. And then I was watching some videos that people took, on TikTok and whatnot.
Right.
And they were just brutal to these guys, to the Europeans, because they're playing in America.
Okay.
And
So the Americans are a little bit more brutal. Are they saying they should have more class and shouldn't have acted that way? Is that how the video was going?
They kind of, you're supposed to be kind of calm, right? This isn't the 16th hole at the Phoenix Open, but the
and
whole
this is
entire
golf
thing
again.
is
This
right.
is golf too, right? Gentleman's game.
Gentleman's game, yeah. But they were cursing at him. They're saying "F you, Rory McIlroy" right before he's about ready to hit, and you just don't do that stuff. Like,
The fans don't do that type of stuff, right?
not supposed to, but that's what they were doing. It
So
was
even
wild,
in
yeah.
golf, things have taken a turn.
A little bit, yeah.
Crazy.
Well, during these, I mean, this happens in the Ryder Cup, but the USA is getting stomped right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
How far behind are they?
They were behind pretty bad yesterday. In fact, they weren't playing bad golf, but they were playing. They were the Europeans were just playing better golf. Like our guys would hit a great tee shot.
Okay.
Europeans would hit it further and better. We'd hit a great approach shot. Europeans would hit it closer. It was crazy how how it was going, but
It intrigued you enough to get your eye. Did you watch some of it?
I did. I watched a lot of it yesterday.
There it is.
But I just want to just give an update on that. I'm sure that's. Yeah, I see a lot of. I'm just looking here on the screen. I see a lot of happy Europeans. So I'm guessing 14. Yeah, it looks like. Well, they almost got a comeback. They went from 4 points to 11 points. America did. You have to get 14.5 points to win, and Europeans I believe they did. They got 14 points.
So break that down for some of us that maybe don't pay attention to golf. Is this like a team American?
Yeah, it is.
Versus,
yeah.
Okay, so
it's the best. It's the best of the Americans and the best of the Europeans.
How many players per team?
Well, I'm not
14,
day how
14,
many.
7,
I think there's maybe
7,
7 or 8 of them.
7, 8. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
the
they do
best of us,
different.
the best versus the best of them.
So it's a 3-day tournament type of deal.
Okay.
First day is I can't remember exactly what they do on the first day, but it's like a team play.
Okay.
So I think it's like maybe best
So it'd
ball.
be me and you versus their two.
So
Their top
it's
two
two,
versus their top
two.
Okay.
But they play, five different matches.
Okay.
2 on each one, but they do different games. So like yesterday was team play, match play.
Match play.
It's match play.
Match
So
play.
match play is two guys hit, right? They hit. Whoever gets the best score out of the team wins the hole. So they're not counting they're not counting strokes. Total strokes. They're only counting strokes per hole.
Per hole.
So you win the hole, you're 1 up.
Okay.
You lose a hole,
You're
you're
1
even.
down.
Right. You're even. Yeah. You're down. So right now it's 14-11. Europe is up. Sunday is Sunday singles. So then you play
1-on-1.
1-on-1. It's a 1-on-1. Yeah.
All right.
So then you get a point. Whoever wins the match gets a point added onto the score. So
All right.
anyway, yeah, that was just something that got kind of exciting yesterday. The Ryder Cup's a little tense.
Real quick, for the golfers out there, who is representing our side that is a top name, that is a big name, or do we have several players?
Oh yeah, the best, Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah, he's number one in the world.
Okay. All right.
He's 1 up right now over Rory McIlroy. Actually, no, he won his match 1 up over Rory McIlroy.
Okay. All right.
So, but yeah, it looks like it's over. It looks as if the Americans lost 14-11.
That's today.
Actually, I think it's still going. Yeah, it's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah, so we still have a shot to win this thing. So because
need
they
to
got to
be-
get 14.5.
I got to lock in a little more on.
I know. I just
golf.
threw. This wasn't even a part of our show today.
At all, ladies and gentlemen.
Threw a curveball at Coach Cook
Bow,
over here. and
right
he's
in
like,
there.
What's
I
what's
am
going on
looking
here?
at college football. We got so much football going on.
All right,
college
college football.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. We had some upsets this week. Yesterday.
Did we see Oregon?
Upsets.
Did we see Oregon beat Penn State?
Yes, we did.
We did.
The Oregon Ducks.
30-24 in 2 overtimes. It took 2 overtimes to get to 30-24. Oregon survived a frantic Penn State comeback in double overtime thriller in Beaver Stadium. The Ducks solidified the spot as top national championship contender. Shout out to those Ducks. Boy, I told you we might have to look at Oregon when we go with D1. You know who I'm talking to, boy. When we, scouting schools and stuff like that. We got to think about he doesn't want to go to Oregon. He says all the kids want to go to Oregon if he decided to go D1. I was like, why not Oregon? It's right here, easy travel. You know what I'm saying? I think he's thinking somewhere back Midwest, Michigan or
Like
Ohio
SEC?
State.
Yeah, okay. Those are big schools.
Most kids want to go to big schools anyway.
Yep.
Who else we have?
Crimson Tide.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. What happened to him?
Georgia, top 5 team. There's a lot of top 5 teams that went down this week, and Georgia was one of them.
Okay.
They lost to Alabama by a score of 24-21. And then what's the other team that lost?
That was the talk of the town. You talking about? Are you talking about LSU?
I'm talking about LSU.
Are you talking about LSU? They got whooped by Ole Miss, wasn't it?
Ole Miss. Yeah. They're
Ole
actually
Miss.
looking pretty good though this year. Ole Miss.
Number 13. They're
Yeah.
ranked. Number 13
ranked
beating
13.
number 4. 24-19. Shots out to Ole Miss. I think was it in Death Valley?
I
Or was
don't
that
know.
on the road?
It might have been on the road.
If it was in Death Valley, big win to you. If it was at home, big win to you. You guys are doing your thing out there. You took that responsibility and wasn't scared of the challenge. 34-19 Tigers. Who else did we have?
Tennessee took out Mississippi State Bulldogs 41-34 in overtime.
That took them overtime, to take care of that business. They had to go a little deep. What about Ohio State? Put some respect on those Buckeyes.
They won.
That's what we do.
That's what they do. They win.
24, yes, sir. 24-6 over the Washington Huskies.
Easy. Some other notables, hometown guys.
We got to talk about ASU.
Actually, that was a really good game, ASU. Went back and forth.
Which I thought that they were going to lose. They picked up the win versus TCU. Yes, they did.
Yep.
What was the score on that bad boy?
27-24.
Boom.
Leavitt had 291 yards throwing, 2 TD passes. So he's doing his thing over there.
Productive game. I'm always a guy that can appreciate to the plus side of it instead of interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
You throw a good game, as long as you don't throw no interceptions and throw a good game, you're a winner in my book.
And I was looking at the rankings after yesterday's. There's a lot of
which is crazy. You could lose the game and
man.
You could drop down 9 slots, 7 slots after one game.
Well, speaking of 9 slots, LSU dropped down 9 slots to number 13. Georgia also dropped 7 slots down to number 12.
So does it matter if you lose? Do you think you drop more if you lose to an unranked team versus a ranked team, or that doesn't matter?
Yes, definitely.
You think so? So if
you
lose to an unranked team, you're automatically you're going to drop further than you
most
would
likely
if it was a ranked team.
Yes. Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah. So for example, you looked at yesterday's game. So for example, Florida State, they lost to Virginia pretty handedly, I think, and they dropped a lot. They dropped like 6 or 7 spots.
Right.
You look at who else was there? Georgia.
You said LSU dropped. They went from number 4 to number 13. Is that right?
They dropped a lot. Yeah, but they did play Ole Miss, so they played a ranked team.
They did. Okay,
so maybe my thinking was in error.
We just probably called out the wrong game, really, to tell you the truth, because Georgia, number 17, but they're still a ranked team. So we would have to go back. We have to go a little deeper into some of them games to figure out ranked teams versus unranked teams.
I think there is, there definitely is like a ranked team, unranked team type of deal. They have all the numbers and stuff. I don't know. It's some computer.
That is wild. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have an extracurricular activity that you would like to pick up, try some of these right here. Talk about your Pokemon cards out here, ladies and gentlemen. Pokemon cards, basketball cards, some football cards, baseball cards. That's a big thing nowadays out there. A lot of people didn't think that was a real hobby, that wasn't that it wasn't a money maker, but potentially, you do not know. In one of those packs, I want to believe in my heart that I have a Charizard in there. Do you remember Pokemon and do you remember Charizard?
I never got into Pokemon.
Never got into Pokemon.
No, but there's an ultra rare card in this one right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Strong possibility that could be a Charizard. That could change my life if I opened up that pack and looked and saw it had a Charizard.
Should we do it live on?
Negative.
On the air.
I gotta let that sit for a little longer. What I can do is I can find that app, download that app, enter in the weight, and if the weight is different than what a normal package is, that tells me that there's a particular card in there. There's a special card.
But isn't there automatically there's one ultra rare card in there no matter what?
Well, it tells you that, but if it's a little heavier, it might be a holographic.
And that's what you want.
Oh, that's what you need.
Okay. Holographic
cards. It's a great hobby.
You're learning a lot here in the Sports Lab podcast.
We try to give a lot.
Pokemon, man. Pokemon. Didn't you win it from something?
I picked it up on a bet. A guy made me a bet. He lost the bet. Google told him he was wrong. It was only for one pack, but the guy had such a big heart. Shout out to E-Dub. He said, I'm going to give you a few of these. And I don't have it up there. He gave me and this is going to be a valuable ticket one day.
Let's see.
The Bronny James rookie card.
Really?
Yeah.
You won the Bronny James rookie?
I got it. I have it sitting in the drawer somewhere at Deuce's house, in Deuce's bedroom. Yes, sir.
And what's going to make that a valuable card?
he does spectacular in the league. He just excels over everything that everybody says. He messes around to win the championship. I got in on it right now. I got the card at the house right now. Bronny James, watch what I tell you. He's only worth $3.99 right now. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? Only thing you could do from there is go this way.
Get it signed. Go to a game when they're coming here. Wait, who does he play for? Does he play for anybody?
Check this out. See, I haven't done my research. I've done my research. He has a brother that plays at U of A.
Oh.
They're gonna go nuts, which is he's a killer right there.
Okay.
He's the killer. Bryce is the killer right there. So if I can go to one of those games, catch him at one of those games, him and his dad, maybe him and his mom, maybe him and his buds, get the card signed. There you go.
It'll go from $3.66 to $4.
No love for the boy James.
Price went up.
Baseball.
Yes.
It's here.
Oh, baseball playoffs.
It's
even better.
It's here.
Yes, it is here. October is right around the corner. Today is the final day of the MLB season. And
Does that get you excited? Do you really like baseball that
so
much? Are you going to watch a lot of baseball?
So I don't get excited so much about the regular season, which I told you before.
You said that before.
But I truly get excited about playoff baseball.
Even though
There's
your
something
team
about
does
it.
not have nothing
Even though my
to do,
team is not in it,
your
I'll watch
team
it.
does not have nothing to do with what's going on right now in
Yeah,
baseball.
they gave their all. They did their best, but they
wasn't good enough.
it wasn't good enough. No,
They have
not
the same
this year.
record as the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, the Diamondbacks were in the World Series last year, so they should be doing better this year than they did last year, or at least comparable or somewhat close to what they did last year.
So is it the same thing if a team knows that it's not going to do its best the following year versus the year that they won a championship, opinion, whatever you want to call it, they tank to pick up something special out of the draft, like a basketball team would?
Oh yeah, well that does happen too. Yes,
Because doesn't the worst team that has the worst record has the highest pick in the draft?
You know what? I honestly do not know how the MLB draft works.
We're going to have to do some research, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even delve into things like that.
No.
So
Wouldn't it make sense though if you got the worst record, then you'll have one of the highest picks, and you could pick.
well, it
a
makes
pitcher.
sense, but the NBA doesn't do it that way. The NBA does a lottery. So if you have the worst record,
Wait a
doesn't
minute,
mean you're going to get the number pick.
hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. You mean to tell me that a team that's thinks that it's going to do good end up sucking for most of the season and just decide to sell the season to pick up something hot out of the draft? You telling me that doesn't happen?
Oh no, I'm saying it does happen.
Oh, okay. So then it would why wouldn't it happen in baseball?
It might happen in baseball, but just because you have the worst record in baseball doesn't mean you're going to get the first draft pick. That's what I'm saying.
We have to do a little research on that. Let Google tell us.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, because I know NFL works by the record.
Right.
That's straight up. If you have the worst record, you're going to get number one pick.
Okay.
NBA does it differently. They do if you have the worst record, you have the most amount of lottery balls put into the lottery.
Okay.
Right. And if you happen to get the pick, then but that happens often. Like just because you get the worst record and the most balls in the lottery doesn't mean you're going to get the first pick.
And so, to even come to think about it, does the MLB have a draft?
Mm-hmm.
They do.
I think so. Yeah, they have a draft. Yeah.
You think so? Or
No,
do you know?
they do have a draft. I just don't know how it works.
Wow.
I don't know who
is it broadcasted like the NBA,
No.
like the NFL? It's not broadcasted like
right.
that, right?
It's never broadcasted like that.
Have you ever seen a draft?
Kyler Murray was picked number 1 to the A's, and he's like, I'm leaving. I'm going to go pro, play some football. So, yeah, he was.
I wonder is he questioning that decision now? I'm serious. You could
probably go back and play right now, too.
You can make just about as much money in the NFL, probably more in MLB, and suffer less concussions in baseball. What was he going to play?
Oh, yeah.
A pitcher? Was he a pitcher? Was he a first baseman? Was he a middle center
I think
field?
he was I don't know if he was a pitcher. I don't know. It's kind of short for a pitcher, don't you think?
If he's a passer in the NFL, you can see him having a crazy curveball,
a good arm, yeah.
Just like your boy Patrick Mahomes, I think he had the ability to go.
He
to
did,
MLB
yeah.
too.
He was
His dad was MLB.
Yeah. So let's look at the wild card chase. So right now, MLB is set. Everyone, all the puzzle pieces are lined up except for one. That's the last spot in the wild card NL race between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. So the scenario goes like this. Not the Mets, but the Reds have the advantage because they have the most wins in the regular season. So that's the tiebreak advantage.
It says 82-78 to 82-78. How come that doesn't reflect here?
So what's happening right now? They're still in play. They're still the Mets are down 0-4 to the Marlins right now, and the Reds are down 2-4. Both of them, one's in the top of the ninth, one's in the bottom of the eighth. So if the Mets win, then they're in
Automatically.
Well, if the Reds win though too, they'll be tied, right?
Okay.
Because it's 83-83. They have exactly the same record.
Same record at that point, right?
Right, they'll be tied. So what they'll do is they'll go to a playoff game, one playoff game, which will probably be played tomorrow.
But it'll be a playoff game between
those two,
the Reds and the Mets.
Correct,
and the Mets.
Yeah.
And who do you got off the top of your head? What's the line on that? I wonder.
That'd
be crazy.
I don't know what the line is. I don't think they have a line yet.
All right,
because it hasn't been final
so
for those two teams.
Off the top of your head, who would you choose?
Well, I don't know. I honestly don't really care between the two teams. I do think the Mets. It's been a while since the Mets have been there. I do like. There's a player on Cincinnati though who. He's good. I like to see him play. I just can't recall what his name was. Do I have it here? I don't know if I have it here. Nope, I don't.
You don't. You don't know who the guy is on the Reds that
but
you
I know he plays
like.
really well.
And he plays really well. Not well enough for you to remember the guy's name.
Not well enough for me to remember his name,
That's
apparently.
trash.
I'll look right here. I think it's De La Cruz.
Now you come up with it. I put the pressure on him, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I gotta look it up.
If he takes the Reds, I'll take the Mets right here on the Sports Lab podcast on there too. I say if they have to come to a game and they play one another, I'll take the Mets over the Reds. And
I was right.
You was right. You
De La
called
Cruz.
it.
Yeah, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah,
There
he's
it
a
is.
young guy. He's only 23 years old, but he's a good player.
And you like
Yeah.
him. He's excitable. He's dependable. He has it all. He's the it factor. He could change the outcome of the game. Is what you're telling me?
I think so. Yeah, he's
Boom.
pretty.
There's the
He's good.
Reds. There
Maybe
it
he will
is.
change the outcome of this game, but it doesn't look like it. They're down, like I said, 2-4. But yeah, so if they lose, then they do a one-game playoff. The final spot.
So we need them to lose. We want to watch a one-game playoff. That'd be
That would be
interesting
cool.
right now.
Yeah, but they're both in the loss category right now. Just hasn't been finalized.
Yeah, okay.
But most likely they're both going to lose.
They're
so.
both going to lose. Anything going on with the home run race update, Ebass?
Yep. Yep.
Who's
there
swinging
it
the big
is.
stick? Who's at the top of the food chain? And there's nothing close to it.
Well, one cool story that happened over the week was, you remember his name, right? The nickname, the best nickname ever.
The Big Dumper.
The Big Dumper.
The Big Dumper.
Yep.
I remember that guy.
He hit number 60 a couple games ago.
Number
60.
His
Number
60th home run.
60th home run.
Wow.
So he
Just
has
before October. That's crazy.
right. Yeah, 60 home runs. That's the most by any catcher ever in the MLB. No catcher's ever done that. He's a switch hitter. He's on a team that's winning, which is even better.
Even
right?
better. Even better.
Seattle.
More light.
But yeah, so it's so far. See, Aaron Judge is kind of wiped off. He's down in fourth now. Shohei Ohtani is up there. And
But hold tight, hold the phone. You said before you shoot the Aaron Judge, you said it was the 60th home run. Something special happened in that story, right? Or I mean, it could be special depending on how you look at it. What were you talking about?
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. So the home run ball was caught by some man. I don't know who it was, but they were saying that afterwards, during the game, he gave the ball to a young kid and his family. And they're saying that this ball could be worth upwards of $100,000 to $200,000.
Number 60 by the Big Dumper that has never happened before. Of course, is up $150,000. I can imagine.
Right. So this man who could have been rich, right? He could have done a lot. He humbly gave the ball to this young boy, probably like 12 years old.
Unlike that Phillies fan.
Unlike the Phillies fan, total
damn near
opposite.
tackled the dad to get
Right.
the ball out of her hand.
So it's
Here's a guy with heart.
Right. So feel good story. The Mariners found out about it, so they invited him and his family to hang out with the Big Dumper.
Okay.
and they got signed baseball
right?
in person.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
got pictures taken and got signed bat.
But before we were talking about it, you kind of gave me the impression that you would have rather had the baseball. You know what I mean? Like you were like, what was this guy thinking, giving the ball away? What would you have done?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's. I hope it was just like a spur of the moment type of feel, where you just see somebody and you're like, I'm
gonna buy that person's groceries behind me, type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Copy.
One of those thoughts of feeling, maybe that was going through his head, but I don't know. I mean,
maybe he had cash already, wasn't really hard up for it.
True. Maybe he's just like, yeah, this ball, but this kid looks like he could use it more than I could, or this family, or whatever.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, he did that. So, very cool story.
Yes.
Up in Seattle,
Which
where that happened.
We need more feel-good stories with everything that's going on in the world.
Yes, we
just
do.
Nice to hear somebody being kind to somebody else.
Yep. And the 60th home run. I know I told you earlier how maybe the viewers know or don't know, but how many 60 home run hitters are there in the Major League Baseball since they started tracking home runs?
How many?
Back in the 20s.
How many are there? Now you're grouping that all together because there's some that are catchers, there's probably some that are pitchers.
Anybody, any position, any time era between 1920 Babe Ruth time. How many players have hit over 60 home runs?
How many players have hit over 60 home runs? Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Cook is going to throw a number out there, and I'm going to take the under. 60 years.
What you got?
That's a big accomplishment. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of hitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 9 players.
9 players. Close. 7. You can count it on 2 hands. 7 players.
7 players.
Yep.
You got those 7 players?
7 players. I think I can see
Off the top of your head?
Babe Ruth.
Check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Roger Maris.
Talk to me.
Mark McGuire.
There you go.
Sammy Sosa.
Barry
Bonds.
Wow.
Aaron Judge.
Okay.
And
last but not least,
the Big Dumper.
That's
7 right there.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 60 years.
60 home runs in the last 100 years.
Oh, excuse me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. I know. Crazy.
Is that going to happen again? Speaking about Aaron Judge, out of the Yankees, your boy got. Does that look? Is that what I think it says right there? He only has 49.
Who?
Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 something. What do you got? No, I think he has 53. Let me double check.
Let's double check because I'm seeing 49 here with a 327 batting average and a 1.124 OPS.
He's got 53 home runs,
Well,
but still close enough.
Still
Yeah.
close enough.
He's-
Right around the corner.
So who deserves the MVP of the Major League Baseball?
Wait a minute. If he has 53 and then over the NL, your boy Shohei Ohtani, he has
Yeah, say that.
53 as well, right?
He's got 55.
He has 55, so he has 2 more.
Schwarber has 56. There's 2 players.
I think you know what I kind of like Aaron Judge to be the head candidate. He's a catcher. He has a cool nickname.
Oh, you mean
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cal Raleigh?
Yes.
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh. Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he's got a cool story, but they won't give it to him.
No, why not?
Nah, they'll give it to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has been he's batting over almost 350. That's incredible.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Newsflash. Aaron Judge, we just let him go from the Diamondbacks, didn't we?
No.
Not too long ago. That wasn't Aaron Judge that we traded over there. Who was that got sent?
I think that was Suarez. Suarez went to Seattle, but he's up there on the leaderboard too for home runs.
Copy.
Suarez. Yeah.
Baseball.
Not his thing.
Not his thing.
Yeah.
I try, ladies and gentlemen.
But we'll see. We'll see. Cal Raleigh. It'll be between Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge for the AL MVP, and nobody's gonna catch Shohei Ohtani.
He's gone. He's got it, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. He's like minus 50,000 or something like that. Some crazy number. He's all over the place.
MLB. Anything else from the MLB you got for him out there?
So playoffs start this week. So check it out if you want to. If you're a baseball person, check it out. It'll be fun to watch.
There's a lot of people out there that like baseball from the FanDuel perspective, so they'll try to make some money off of that.
Yeah. Make some money off of it.
Yes, sir.
Throw a couple bets in there, but it should be a good playoff because it's cool. We got Toronto's in there, the Brewers, Detroit. Detroit.
Forgot about Detroit.
Oh boy, Detroit. They almost didn't make it. They had a 15.5 game lead.
Excuse me.
15.5 game lead in their division, and somehow
Almost gave it away.
they almost gave it away. I'm going to look up real quick so I don't mess this up, but they may have given it away.
We appreciate you for that one. Anything going on in that chat? Somebody done woke up. Somebody done said something. I know you're looking and researching. I can't see right now. Is the chat popping?
There's somebody in there. Arizona's on.
LD, what's happening with you, baby? What's going on? I think he's a Cardinals fan too. He's a Cardinals fan.
Yeah. Are you a Cardinals fan?
He's a hometown guy.
Arizona guessed 10. You guessed 10 players. Is that for the? That's for the. How many players have hit over 60? Is that right?
10 players.
You guessed 10. Yeah. 7. Can you believe it?
7. We just overshot that by a couple points there, LD. What's up with you, man? What's going on with Baltimore and Kansas City, man? Tell us the truth, LD. Can Kansas City handle the business? What other games are going on right now? He's probably enjoying football right now.
Yeah, let's see. Let's give a quick update on that. Then we'll get to Arizona football.
Whoa!
What we got?
+3 with Jacksonville. Jacksonville is handing San Francisco their
asses to them.
17-6.
Still hasn't made it into the end zone yet. That's not good.
I mean, it's not good, but they're
them Chiefs though.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about
them
it.
Chiefs.
Hold on, just a minute.
Mahomes putting up some
some
numbers
respect
now.
on
Finally.
it. Wait a minute. Take this.
Whoa! Calm
Put
down.
some respect on it. Y'all see that right there? Everybody was talking crazy about the Chiefs, and here it is, another week, and it looked like we finna be successful versus y'all whack ass, lame ass. Excuse me, French. Baltimore Ravens. Y'all not ready for us. Excuse me. Put some respect on it. I am so tired of everybody dogging out the Chiefs. Oh, it looks like it's over for those guys. It's a bunch of guys at work that was just, oh man, Baltimore is going to hand these guys. Go Chiefs.
Game's not over.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
It's only halftime.
Let
only halftime.
Let me get back professional. But we're rolling right now. We go right into halftime, and I can
20. Yeah, 17 unanswered points for KC in the second quarter.
There's an answer for it. It just Baltimore couldn't answer it. No, it's not.
Two
crazy
touchdowns. It is crazy.
Put some
2
respect on
touchdowns.
Kansas City, where we just won several Super Bowls. Coach Carver's his wife. Say something out there. Who else is a Chiefs fan? Hogue, what's up with it? All your Chiefs fans, all you Chiefs fans, y'all stand up and show some love right now, man. Get out of here. Versus Baltimore, Lamar Jackson and Derrick. I bet he has a fumble already. I bet he threw.
He has an interception. He does have an interception. Man.
Defense is on
He's
point.
got 41 yards rushing.
Wes, what's up, dog?
Rusher.
Kansas City. What did you tell us last week? Sorry. See, you shouldn't have said nothing about Kansas City, man. I was trying to be calm.
Man.
I was trying to be okay.
Don't talk Kansas City about it, especially when they're winning. This is him when they're winning.
I hate how he says it. He says it like it's
it doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't happen very often, right?
Yeah, well, let's see what Kelsey's got. Kelsey 4 receptions, 41 yards.
Right, I bet.
No touchdown.
Watch his face turn red now because he's probably lighting up your fantasy.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No, he's not. He's still not doing it. Four catches, 41 yards. I mean, he's got something. He's got no touchdowns.
What did you just say a couple seconds ago? It's only halftime.
It's only halftime. It's only halftime, guys.
Halftime.
Yep.
But we're up.
You're up.
Yes.
Arizona football.
High school football?
High school football.
High school football. Here we come.
Top 5 teams in the state so far. We got Basha, Hamilton, Liberty, Red Mount, and.
Wait. See.
Okay. What you got?
Here you go. Okay, here's the deal. Okay, Basha is 5-0.
They are.
Respect to Basha. They're playing some crazy football right now. They are on a whole nother level right now with the football. I can admit that. But y'all better show some respect to Chandler because Chandler's 5-0 too.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Chandler's 5-0. Queen Creek, Williamsfield, the team, and when we went to San Diego, St. Cathedral's El Special school out there in San Diego, till they tail up, and then we came back here and Connor, Sandro Day, Connor, told their asses up too. So y'all put some respect on it. We ain't scared of Basher or Hamilton.
No, you're not.
No,
absolutely. But you guys weren't. You guys, I don't think Chandler wasn't even ranked very high. Maybe the top 10,
right?
In the beginning of the season. So
no.
That's cool though. I'd rather be a team that's playing from behind, almost in a way like they're not recognized early on in the season.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
There's not a lot of eyes on them, and they're starting to come up. Yeah, they are. Challengers up.
Wasn't a lot of talk about them behind Basha, behind Perry. And there's some other schools right now that you could spend a whole day talking about. Brophy that you could talk about right now. Out west, there's a bunch of schools, but to have Chandler in that conversation is pretty respectable.
Yeah,
I took part in the game. We saw JV versus Sandra Day O'Connor, the Eagles, and we towed that tail up 53-19. And it was a pretty bad win.
And how were them parents this time?
Funny story is, so we get there, we're set up, we're checking it out, and I'm sitting there and I'm just listening. I'm waiting for some type of noise from the crowd and from the parents and stuff like that, and it was kind of quiet. So I tap HR and I tell her, I said, you know what? They must have saw the show where I had dogged them out for being indignant in public and so it was so unnecessary how they was acting and how speaking whole paragraphs at referees and in coaches and stuff like that, instead of just rooting for their kid and having a good time, acting a whole derriere that they were quiet. And she brought me back down to earth and said, no, it's probably not it. The game hasn't started. I was so in my head that they saw the sports lab and said they decided to represent themselves a little bit better at a game.
Maybe they did. Who knows? They were winning, right?
They were winning at the last game.
There was no need to be.
They were winning at the last game, and they still was, you know what I mean, wasn't satisfied. We were up the last game. Williamsfield it was. Excuse me. But they didn't act. They didn't show their whole area. They could have been a lot worse. The parents did stand up and say a few things, but it wasn't as bad as up against Williamsfield. That's Chandler Wolves. Shout out to him.
Well, also the Chandler Wolves varsity team. Did you stay for that game?
No, I did not stay for that game because that would have been, I would have had to sleep out in the parking lot and wait for that next game because that was Wednesday and they played Thursday.
They don't play back to back.
No, they don't.
Okay.
No. And it was weird because this game was 10-2. Was supposed to be 10-2. The game that we played, JV, was supposed to be 10-2. It got changed to Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Chandler varsity team took out O'Connor pretty handily too, 49-10.
They had to.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a rough game. The JV quarterback, he was in trouble a lot of the game. It was kind of a vicious game. I was waiting for personnel to get swapped out because Sandra Day just couldn't get to the end zone. They couldn't establish the run. They tried to lean on the arm, and the arm wasn't happening for them. There was a few fans out there that I had said in the commercial, and I'll say it again, that I was calling out picks. Pick, pick, pick. It was happening. The two that didn't was because the DB got ahead of himself, right? He wanted to take off before he actually caught the ball. Anyway.
Happens.
They couldn't establish the run. They tried to lean on the arm. That didn't work out for them, and they capitalized. Where I have an issue with is that Sandra Day got pissed off. They couldn't get to the touchdown. They couldn't make a touchdown. They wasn't running one in. They wasn't throwing one in. So you know what happens at that point if the kids can't get a touchdown and got to stay there and suffer and keep getting touchdowns ran on them? They go for free licks. It becomes violent now at that point, right?
Because the penalties don't matter.
Right, I don't care. I'm finna crack this guy. I'm finna crush this guy that's not paying attention. And that's what was happening. A few kids was getting hit. A few kids were getting wiped out. A couple kids left on crutches in that game, right?
Really?
So, in my opinion, the coach should have swapped out personnel just to match the intensity of the player that was trying to get a free shot that was pissed off that his team was losing. Okay, maybe that kid wasn't ready for it. Maybe he was. Who knows? You would have found out what you had on the backside of it, right? Yeah. It didn't happen for me. So that kind of ticked me off. And with a score like that, you should be able to swap out and give a few unknowns a few minutes in the game. I'm waiting for that to happen in a football game. High school football.
It might, yeah.
Go for it. In your opinion, what?
No, that might happen. I mean,
why wouldn't you, as a coach? Why wouldn't you swap out? You're
should
up.
swap
You're
them out,
winning.
yeah. By that much, you should. Yeah. Why would you? Yeah, it's just not. It's kind of unfair. I understand you want to win big, but it's still kind of unfair.
No, I think it's more than just winning. It's that shit's went to a lot of coaches' head to where that's like the complete focus. And I thought you got in again. I hate to harp on this, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you got into coaching to better the lives of the people that you're influencing, which is the youth. I didn't know it was clearly about wins because that's all that it seems to be.
Some coaches are like that. It's crazy.
A lot of coaches are like that. A lot of coaches will tell you, hey, if you ain't got it already, man, we're not going to be really interested in you. We don't have the type of time to get you to that level.
Yeah.
They want the guys already there. Anyway, that's what happened in that game. We're still over 3-1. We lost one to Queen Creek JV squad. Varsity is 5-0, but high school is going crazy right now.
Rounding off the top 10, Basha, Liberty, Hamilton, Chandler, Brophy College, Mountain View, Pinnacle, who lost to Liberty pretty bad on Friday.
That was
Red Mountain, Desert Edge, West Side, and Centennial. Desert Edge plays Canyon View High School this week, and it's going to be live stream on CVTV, which is Canyon View Television. It's going to be live streamed this Friday from Canyon View High School. I'll be play-by-play, and my man Will be color commentary. If he can't show up, if I can't get anybody, though, you know who I'm going to. I'm going to you, Coach Cook.
I hope so. You said when you said that?
It's Friday, but I think you're sleeping at that time, aren't you?
What time is the game?
7.
It starts at 7. Yeah, most game starts at 7.
Yeah. Maybe he can get the day off work.
What type of drive is that, you think, from my side of town?
From your side of town, it's pretty far.
At 7 o'clock? 45 minutes?
At least, yeah.
At least.
Maybe 50.
Is it going to be a good game to call?
I think so. Canyon View is 4-1 right now.
Okay.
Desert Edge is 5-0. So it's going to be – I mean, Desert Edge has a better team overall. I believe they have a better team. They got like 5 D1 committed already players.
5 D1 players?
Yeah, they got a lot of players on D.
So do you guys even have a chance? I mean, there's always a chance, but I mean, realistically.
You need to give him Friday. Realistically, I hope we just keep it close. Like, I hope we're able to score a couple on. But yeah, it's going to be Desert Edge. They're good. They're ranked number 9 in the state, and I think Canyon View's ranked maybe 33rd or something like that.
Canyon View. Hey man, this is the time to step up, and show out. You can do this. We got a good partner out there that's going to be rooting for you guys, commentating for you guys. Go Canyon View.
That's right. And they have a new coach, though, this year. So their coach was an assistant coach at Liberty for the last 2 seasons. Liberty.
Okay. Yeah.
2 state champs the last 2 seasons. So this guy's bringing
that spirit, that energy over there.
Yeah, and you can see it, too. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch these guys play.
Dope.
Yeah, quarterback's playing really well. Defense is going good. So
quarterbacks and running backs, that brings a question to my head here. Would you rather be a receiver that can't catch a ball in critical moments, or be a running back that can't hold a ball in critical moments? Would you rather be a fumbling running back or a non-catching receiver? Which is worse?
I think the running back would be worse, because then if you don't catch the football, it's not like it's going to be turned over. But if you fumble the ball,
if you don't catch
it's a fourth down, like a fourth down, yeah.
If you don't catch it, and there's a DB behind you that's ready to catch what you can't catch.
Which is
right.
Worse? Well, I think the running back's probably the worst. Fumble. I'd rather not be a running back who fumbles a lot
versus being a receiver that can't
catch.
You'd be a DB then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just switch you on defense then.
Exactly.
There you go. What you got for me out of that, yay or nay, man? What do I need?
Let's see. We'll do one.
That was off the top of my head, too.
That was off the top of your head. I like that. That was a good one. Okay, this one's for you.
Go for it.
I'm going to get him hot again.
Uh-oh.
At the end of the show. Here we go. Going to get him hot. The Chiefs will miss the NFL playoffs for the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era. What say you, Coach Cook?
I'm channeling my inner West and all my Kansas City fans' energy and knowledge right now off the top of my head. I'm going to say nay.
Okay. So they will make the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not a question. We're on the road.
Like wild card? Or are they going to win the division?
I'll say wild card just to be safe.
Okay.
I'll say wild card.
Okay. Are you willing to put a Pokemon pack on that?
Ladies and gentlemen, but what if I
that one right there?
What if I give the Charizard away? Am I willing to do it? Can I do it? I will give you one of the packs, excluding the ultra rare pack. So you pick out which one you want besides that guy right there.
That's the one I want, though. I don't want any other one. Okay.
Not for that one.
We'll bet something else, so that's cool. Arizona says he's listening to us, and he's watching the Red Zone. I used to watch the Red Zone. I had it 2 seasons ago. I love the Red Zone,
right?
NFL Red Zone.
Yeah.
It's so much better than having like all these games on at the
Boom,
time that you
boom,
watch
boom.
it. You just watch the best parts of it.
Okay, so tell us the best part of the Chiefs game right now versus Baltimore. Another touchdown. Instead of 3, we got 7. We got 6 plus the field goal this time. LD, talk to him.
Let's see. Update.
Boom, boom, boom.
Ravens scored 17 unanswered points. They're up 27-20.
Yeah, you have been. Did you smoke something today or something? Or you been drinking something?
Oh, is that not accurate?
You know, that's not
No.
accurate. It's
Oh.
2010.
Oh, there's still halftime.
It's 2010.
But the 49ers have scored a touchdown.
Did the 49ers? Does anybody care?
I do.
They did
Yeah,
17
they
to
did.
14. They're still
And who
down
got it?
3.
Who got the touchdown? Let's see. Who got that touchdown? Parasol, maybe? Let's see. San Francisco, 1 touchdown. No, it was a rushing touchdown by none other than Christian McCaffrey. Thank you, Christian, for getting past that
Something came
end
out
zone
of
line.
San Francisco.
Jeez.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies
All right.
and
Yep.
gentlemen.
So next week we're going to be discussing again football,
More football.
more football,
More football.
baseball,
Baseball.
high school football still,
Of course, high school football.
and then some odds and end couple stories that we'll have. Who knows what's going to happen this week? We'll find something.
Until then, show love to the ones close to you. Be willing to be forgiven, and let's be safe out there, huh?
I got one quick scripture I'm going to read real quick. Romans chapter 8, verse 39 says, "Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus our Lord."
And
God loves you, everybody, no matter who you are, what circumstances you're in, where you come from.
the people say amen.
Okay. All right, guys.
Have
We're
a
out.
good one.
We'll see you next week.